Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Prodigal here. This morning I got a Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 220 reaction video. I was actually in Florida all week and I haven't got to post any content or record anything, so we're gonna get back into the swing here. We're gonna react to this. I accidentally messed up on my recording on the first one. I saw a glimpse of the prison realm on the first panel, but let's go back to this. I didn't get too far. Love all the ads on TCB. The prison realm. It confines the strongest, but is currently sleeping somewhere. Guys, I'm excited. If we get Gojo back this chapter, I will literally do $1,000 giveaway. Just kidding, don't hold me to that. Kenjaku here. Kogane, add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new players into the culling game. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. Can't let you do that. Rejected. It infringes on Rule 7. In order to suppress the outbreak of curses in Japan, Tengen had erected several purification barriers to support the efficacy of barrier techniques. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Got some maps of Japan. There's various barriers here. Among these four, there are four that are vital. Four vital barriers. Okay. One that surrounds the Imperial Palace at its center. One around the Tomb of the Star under Jujutsu High. That's where Tengen is. This was one candidate site when the capital was moved to Tokyo. One in Kyoto around the Yamakuni Imperial Mausoleum. And finally, the one here dividing Japan into east and west. The Hida Holy Mountain Purification Barrier. Oh. What do we got here? That's where Kenjaku is right now. The Culling Games uses a Baramic barrier that was created using Tengen's purification barriers as its base. So Brahmic barriers are even stronger than purification barriers, which are stronger than normal barriers. Okay, we got barrier tiers here. My head is spinning, boys. The culling game has no true game master. Oh, you sneaky little thing, dude. I was wondering. If I had to choose one, it wouldn't be me or you. It would have to be Tengen. Of course, this was all by my own design. If he deactivated these four barriers after the Shibuya incident, the culling game would have come to an end and all my plans would have gone up in smoke. However, that would have meant undoing 1,000 years of progress and the endless war against the curses along with barrier technique know-how. So he would have given up all of his barriers would have been for naught. It would have meant countless human casualties. So instead, Tengen decided to bet it all on them coming out victorious against me. As a result, that same Tengen is now in the palm of my hand. As the original creator of this barrier, it should be no problem for Tengen to destroy it. Kogane, add a new rule. Prohibit the entry of new players into the culling game. Otherwise, I will destroy this purification barrier and force the culling game to come to a close. But Rule 7, what are you playing at? I'm putting a bug into this game on purpose. Hmm. Regardless of what you choose, this game will no longer have any way to go on forever. Kogane, I know that you'll choose the option that will sustain the game for as long as possible. So this rule will be approved. A player has added a new rule to the culling games. Rule 13, entry of new players is closed from this moment onwards, November 18th, 2109, 2018. And add an additional rule. When all players other than Gedo, Suguru, and Megami Fushiguro have died, the culling game will come to an end. Do it, or else. A player has added a new rule to the culling game. Rule 14. There we go. If what you need is for the culling game to end, why didn't you just simply extinguish this purification barrier? If I did that, the testing ground for the great merger would also disappear. Oh, who is that? Who is this dude? I'll take this as a souvenir to Sukuna. It's fine with you, right? Yeah, it isn't needed for the purification barrier up. Who is this? With this, if Kenjaku eradicates all the other players with the exception of Sukuna, he can end the culling games. That is most likely the condition for the merger with Tengen. Now things have become quite simple. There's no other need to ponder about this and that whilst fighting. Yeah, if we beat both Kenjaku and Sukuna, it'd be our victory. Easier said than done. It'd be about as hard as killing Satoru Gojo. Yeah, basically, killing both of them. Guys, I'm not sure if Sukuna is still stronger than Gojo. I don't think that he's eclipsed him yet. I really don't. I think that Gojo has too many tricks up his sleeves that maybe we haven't seen yet. Okay, that very same Gojo is gonna make a comeback. Yeah. My apologies. This was the best I could do with my reverse curse technique. No, this is plenty. I would have died instantly. Oh, here's Hana. Here's Angel and Hana. If not for Amaikun cushioning my fall. And Takaba too, I can't put my finger on it, but I have a feeling he played a huge role by staying by my side. Sorry for being curt, but in order for us to be able to proceed with our plans going forward, I must confirm something. Kurusu-san is completely not in any condition to be able to participate in battle. Angel, you are able to transfer into other human vessels like Sukuna? Put simply, it's impossible. The reason I and many other sorcerers from ancient times took Kenjaku up on his offer was precisely because none of us knew how to become cursed items after death. Okay. The fact remains very true to this very day. However, the fallen is different. After experiencing death once, he most likely stumbled on a way to split his soul as cursed items. In that case, yeah, my role ends once I dispel the seal on Gojo. And Megami, what will happen to him? Is that Maikun, that guy? I've always despised myself. I'm always on the lookout for how guys stronger than me are feeling. And kind of like the way you try to match the timing of a rhythm game, I'd shamelessly cough up words that would please them. I've always had a garbage talent like that. Usually I would get my shit kicked in by them after, but I deserved it. I was so terrified of Itadori I would run away and leave everyone else behind. I was even more terrified of the culling games, but even then, using my useless talent, I wiggled my way into being a lackey for the strong. I wanted to change. I wanted to follow and fight alongside you, but I just didn't have the courage. Or maybe it's actually pride that I lack. Sorry, that's the end of my rambling. Anyways, I just wanted to apologize. To be honest, I don't know what kind of person you are. Yuji's kind of having some internal struggles. He doesn't trust himself anymore. All I know is what you've done and the results of those actions. Because of you, Kurusu was saved. Thanks. We haven't lost yet. Wait a minute, I heard that Sukuna no longer dwells within you, so why are you still fighting? That doesn't change anything. We were never really working together in the first place. Yuri Sen said the current me is like a cursed item that was soaked in cursed energy known as Sukuna. So as long as I can kill him, I'll eat anything. Huh. What do you mean by that? I have a few suggestions about how we can save Fushiguro. Same here, but in the end, unless we are able to corner Sukuna and render him unfit for battle, those suggestions are moot. Yeah. Yuji, take this. What's that? The back of the prison realm and Tsukumo's research records about the soul that were entrusted to me. Huh. Yuki's? Interesting. Who knows? Might come in handy. Thanks. It's okay. No, that's not it. About our siblings. It's fine, as long as they can go on living as part of you. Oh, Chozo. It's a long chapter. Shoko in the bag. I will nurture them, strong and clever allies. Nobody will ever need to be alone again. Truth is, hell would freeze over before I would fall in love with one of you two. I was there, wasn't I? So what do you mean alone, you idiot? There's swarms of them, monsters just waiting for your return. Come back already, Gojo. Comrades waiting just beyond the gate. This is gonna be. Oh. Hey, manhwa or whatever it's called. It's annoying. Guys, this chapter was long, lots of exposition, and I feel like we're gonna get into some absolute content next week. So, guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna be posting another one next week. I might do a review on this one just because we have so much info to go over. This was like, I don't know how many pages it was. It was at least like 20 pages. But I'm also gonna be streaming tonight after the gym. Feel free to stop in there and see me on Kick. Gonna be streaming the new season of Call of Duty. If you guys have any other suggestions of what you want to see, let me know. And for now, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.